Well, I'm here just really with the chairman. He's showing us around, showing us the work. And so I don't want to get that. I don't want to be personal. I just would like to see it get finished. And in many ways, it's too bad it started. But it did
Well,
start.
I'm here
And,
just
really with the chairman. He's showing us around, showing us the work.
for a long time.
And so I don't want to get that. I don't want to be personal.
It's going to be a real long
just,
time. Because it looks
would like to
it's
see
gonna-
it get finished. And in many ways, it's too bad it started. But it did
Well,
start.
I'm here
And,
just
really with the chairman. He's showing us around, showing us
construction
the
for a
work.
long time.
And so I don't want to get that. I don't want to be
It's going to
personal.
be a real long.
Just-
Sorry about that, good people. They had a few. What's up, good people? Sorry about that. There's a few things that's happening right now with the president is at the Fed's office. That just happened. And I had it up. What's up, good people? Yeah, the president was at the Fed's office and I had it playing. And I don't want to get any trouble. I don't want to get another strike. We'll find another one. Hold on, good people. I got to find this. I have to find this. Jerome Powell live. Let's see. No, that's not it. Let's see if this is it. And let's see what's happening. Because this is big news. This could be a market mover. Let's listen.
It's a total of $550 billion. So nobody thought any of that was possible. And it's wonderful. And we're doing pretty well with the European Union, likewise. And we have some others. They're all really big, and our country's going to make a lot of money. We would be helped if interest rates would come down, but we're going to see how the board rules on that soon. I'd love to see them come down a lot. But we have a country that's thriving. We had a dead country 1 year ago. Today we have the hottest country anywhere in the world. And we'll get this one finished.
Mr. President, do you
Thank
think
you.
that Jerome Powell's a numbskull?
So that wasn't much. So as you could see here, they had the Fed, Jerome Powell, and President Trump walking in together. There's a massive new building going up at the Fed. And a lot of people say this is a photo op with the president. And of course, he's going to come here and speak. Let's see if we can hear what he says.
And we're with the chairman, as you know. Chairman, come on over. And we're just taking a look at what's happening. You know, it's a tough construction job. They're building basements where they didn't exist or expanding them, and a lot of very expensive work. There's no question about it. And Tim has been with me for a long time, and
Yes,
you're in
sir.
charge of the committee.
Indeed, one of the reasons I wanted to see it was the overruns of the expenses, wanted to figure out why.
So we're taking a look, and it looks like it's about 3.1 billion. It went up a little bit, or a lot. So the 2.7 is now 3.1.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah,
Mr. President.
it just came out.
Yeah, I haven't heard that from anybody at the Fed.
Yeah, it just came out.
Wow.
Our notes had it about 3.1 as well.
3.1.
3.2.
This came from us?
Yes. I don't know who does that.
You're including the Martin renovation. You just added.
entire capital.
Yeah, you just added in a third building is what that is. That's a third building,
Well,
including
no,
the
but
Martin building.
it's a building that's being built.
No, it was built 5 years ago. We finished Martin 5 years ago.
It's part of the overall work.
But it's
So,
not new.
So we're going to take a look. We're
Wow.
going to see what's happening, and it's got a long way. Do you expect any more additional cost overruns?
Don't expect them. We're ready for them. But we have a little bit of a reserve that we may use. But no, we don't. Expect to be finished in 2027. We're well along, as you can see.
Nice to take these off every once in a while when we're not under too much danger. So, any questions?
Mr. President, does the issue give you any?
As a real estate developer, what would you do with a project manager who would be over budget?
Generally speaking, what would I do? I'd fire them.
Do you think this issue, Mr. President, gives you cause to do that?
Well, I'm here just really with the chairman. He's showing us around, showing us the work. And so I don't want to get that. I don't want to be personal. I just would like to see it get finished. And in many ways, it's too bad it started. But it did start. And it's been under construction for a long time. It's going to be a real long time because it looks like it's got a long way to go.
Yes, sir.
So.
President, are there things the chairman can say to you today that would make you back off some of the earlier criticism?
Well, I'd love him to lower interest rates. But other than that, what can I tell you? The country is doing really well. I just briefed the chairman on the deal we made with Japan. Japan is putting up $550 billion in order to lower their tariffs a little bit. That way they have a little bit lower tariff. And they also opened their country to free trade, which nobody thought was even a possibility. And we get a zero tariff in the free trade. We don't pay tariffs, and they're going to pay 15% on everything they send into our country. So it's great. But they put up, as you could call it, seed money. Let's call it seed money. You could call it anything you want, but it's It's a total of $550 billion. So nobody thought any of that was possible, and it's wonderful. And we're doing pretty well with the European Union, likewise. And we have some others. They're all really big, and our country's going to make a lot of money. We would be helped if interest rates would come down, but we're going to see how the board rules on that soon. I'd love to see them come down a lot. But we have a country that's thriving. We had a dead country 1 year ago. Today we have the hottest country anywhere in the world. And we'll get this one finished.
Mr. President, you
Thank
said
you.
That was it. Now, half of you, I saw a comment said the Fed was being disrespectful. And the other half of you will say President Trump was being highly disrespectful. It was an awkward meeting. One thing about it is it was a photo op. That's what it was. It was a photo op. And take your politics the way it goes. And I believe the Fed should have already started lowering interest rates. By the way, I'm just transparent here. We're just going to talk about the market. You know, they have, of course, then when he finishes, this is a photo op. He's going to come to the podium. This was already discussed and already planned out to be a photo op. All right. So I believe that they're both politicians, including the Fed. He's a politician, too, and he should have lowered rates and already. So I go for what's right. Let's go into why I started this video. It wasn't to air that, though that was an awkward moment. Like the Fed, somebody said, the Fed was like this, like blink 3 times if you being held against your, but you know what? Let me go here and let's just talk about the end of the market, the close, because that is what you saw when you clicked on.
Dow under pressure heading into the closing bell, and there have been a few components causing more pressure than others. Yahoo Finance Jared Blickery joining us now with a closer look. Jared.
Thank you, Josh. Yes, the Dow's underwater by about 250 points. We had some disappointing earnings reactions in the form of IBM, or from the companies IBM and also Honeywell. And we'll take a look at the board in a second. Just wanted to show you the intraday price action, down about 0.5%. And by the way, just want to mention that we missed a record closing high yesterday by only points. It was just very close, but that doesn't really mean too much in the long scheme of things. What matters is that the Dow has been held back by some of these bigger names. And I mentioned IBM and Honeywell, I kind of picked on them, but year to date, they haven't really been the big problem in the Dow. So now we have this heat map for the Dow showing everything, all the components with their year-to-date performance. What stands out, there's NVIDIA, the biggest stock in the solar system, up almost 30%. Apple here down 14%, but United Health's down 44%. This is intraday. Let's dial up that year to date, and you can see they really fell into some problems in that April time period when a lot of stocks, most stocks, were bottoming and rocketing higher after that 4.8 low. That would be April 8th. Salesforce, that's United Health again. Salesforce is another one that's been underwater. Here's down 20%. Really wasn't able to climb off of those lows.
So you guys saw it. All right, that was closing bell. I talk with you guys, and I'm going to talk with you guys in a minute about there's certain stock that you hold and there's certain stock that you trade. Okay, so now I'm going to play this if I could. Let me cut that on. Is it that one? Nope, it's that one. All right. I want you guys to listen to this. All right. And let's go from there.
Wrap it up with an RBI. Our team found this amazing stat. I mean, it's amazing for one. If you invested $10,000 in Intel 10 years ago, you have just over $10,000. Basically, it's been dead money for a decade. But if you invested the same 10 grand into NVIDIA a decade ago, Kelly, you have
big number.
$3.5 million, and you probably have a giant yacht. Stock picking matters a lot. Thanks to our team for finding
Jensen Huang yesterday at the AI event said he's created, however many, so many more billionaires than any other company or something to that extent, because all of the executives who have been with him have done well with all of their shares, obviously.
So you heard that. $1,000 into one company, you still got $1,000. $1,000 into NVIDIA, $3 million. Hindsight is 2020. Now there are stock that you should hold for a generation, and then there is stock that you just trade. All right. And at the beginning, on the onset, no one knew which one of these was going to be the stock. OK, so I'm going to talk about stocks and crypto. Now, the same thing is with crypto. There are some crypto you buy and you sell. It goes down, you buy it. It goes up, you sell it. There's some crypto that you can accumulate over a period of time and you're still doing well. All right. Even if you held it through the bear markets. NVIDIA went through some bear markets. It wasn't a straight line up. Now, I know some of you this cycle say that for you, that's XRP, and that's fine. For me, it's Bitcoin as it pertains to crypto. And because of the laws that's been changed and everything like that. OK, so let's just go over. NASDAQ closed up 37 points. S&P was flat. The Dow was down 300 points. Let's just go right into Bitcoin as I take a swig of water because these allergies is whooping your boy's butt. So we could see right here that Bitcoin was just 119 a minute ago, and now we are up 0.41%. We'll call that flat, okay? Excuse me for 1 second. I want to point something out. Excuse me. This is live, y'all. Real live. All right, so we can see that Ethereum is up 4%. And I've notified Money Moves, and I'm notifying you guys that I've been buying, and I buy big on dips now. Though I wasn't in the past, I'm buying big on dips Ethereum because Ethereum has woke up. I know somebody left me a comment this morning. Oh, it's over. I'm done with these altcoins. Everybody just kill yourselves. I'm just emotional, just an emotional baby. Like, well, I'm sorry. You may be watching. Bruh. You need to just invest in an index fund and just let that be for you, because crypto is not for you. If a 8% pullback in an altcoin causes you to have an emotional meltdown, then you just shouldn't be in this. I'm just telling you in love for facts. OK, this is not me getting on your case, because 8 to 10% pullback with crypto is absolutely nothing. Get ready, strap your belts on, and get ready for this ride. All right, Ethereum's up 4%. XRP is up. You see that? Tether, BNB, Solana. So I started buying last night, and we'll use XRP because I know it's a fan favorite. And I was showing you guys how to just set some buy orders lower than where we were or lower than where we are. Remember on yesterday's video, I showed you guys where I was looking over the 7-day, and then I showed you guys where I was looking if I wanted to buy on the month low, right? And then I said I was setting what? You guys remember, I did this on yesterday. 3 here, right? And so look to the right there. I said I was going to be buying at $3 and then buying a little lower and then buying a little lower than it was on yesterday. I'm talking and I'm not showing you guys Sorry about that. This is live, good people. So over the last 7 days on yesterday, of course, we're down now. Remember, on yesterday, somebody leave me a comment and tell me where I said I would be buying XRP. And then I went to the month on yesterday's video, and I was showing you guys where I would be looking to buy in now, though you can still dollar cost average just in case it does not come back down to the low, but at least set some buy orders lower than where it is now. Okay. And so that's what I was doing, and that's what I was showing you guys. All right. Now you guys could see this. Okay. Man, boy, this is one of those days. So let me just talk to y'all because this is getting crazy. All right. So I want to answer some questions like for 5 minutes and talk with you guys. I wasn't going to make a video today. And as soon as I went on, boom, I get this notice. The president is at the Fed's office. I knew he was coming. And you saw that photo op. And then he, some would say he overinflated. And some would say he does that all the time with the numbers. And then the Fed says that project was 5 years ago and you're putting in its numbers, right? I'm just telling you like I just saw it. If you're just tuning on, rewind the video. It was an awkward moment, right? And I don't even know why they need the cameras on for that awkward moment. I believe, and I'll leave that alone. But listen, you guys, I've been here since 2020, okay? And I'm going to say this, right? And then I'll answer a few questions. If you've learned anything, that is challenge from me. Challenge your emotions. Challenge your emotions. Every single time the stock market and or crypto goes down, it's an emotional meltdown. And I will tell you 70% of trading is emotional. It's all emotional. And I will tell you that when I go to my app, whether it be crypto or stock, I'm looking for red. When I'm in the pre-markets, I'm looking for red. On yesterday, when we had all of that red in the crypto market, I was looking for red. So I'm challenging you to start being excited about the red days, okay? Not the green days. The green days, I'm on pause. I'm not buying nothing big. I'm not chasing something after it pumps up. And if you're new to crypto, I want you to start doing the same. Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. I'm just telling you how I've been making life-changing money for years. So if XRP is your jam, then set some buy orders and set them lower than where it is today. Don't sit around and wait for it to pump, right? So now we're back up 2.69% and we were down. Look at that in the day. So last night we dipped down to, it was actually lower than that. What did we dip down to? You see that 298. We dipped down lower than that, right? So we dipped down under $3, and that was earlier. See that? This is the 1 day, good people. We were down to I'm going to go to Coinbase, and I want you guys to see this because it's going to show you clearer. This is why I want to get on. I want as many people as I could help to make money in crypto and stocks. So let me show you what I'm talking about. And this is all emotions. Now we can get on here and I can tell you about charts and this and that and the other, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't make any difference because when it's time for you to pull the trigger, if you don't have these disciplines, it won't do you any good, right? And so that's what I'm here for. I'm here to challenge you, to challenge your mind. So look at this, good people. All right, we got XRP. Look at that. Where it dipped down to. Look at that. Boom. Let's do this. It's better on the phone. There we go. There we go. There was the dip at 1:50 a.m. You guys see that? That was the dip right there. It dipped down to 296. Right? You guys see that? 296, right? So XRP dipped down to 296 when you were asleep at 1:50 a.m., right? And when you go back to it right now, where is it? It's at 322. Okay. So you could see that if you were buying based on the weekly chart was a buying opportunity. So what do? You stop trading, you learn how to set a limit buy order, and you buy there. The same thing with Solana, Sui, Ondo, whatever your jam is, Fartcoin, it doesn't matter. Whatever your crypto is, and the same thing with stocks, you do the same thing. Learn how to set stop losses or limit orders, and learn how to set buy orders, and let your tools work while you are sleeping. Okay. All right. So that's what I'm going to leave it on today, but let's see what you guys are talking about. Hey, Larry, what's going on? I keep making videos about you. I'm going to just tell you this. I don't know. I don't know. I believe somebody keep telling me that somebody keeps making videos about me. And he said that he looks like me. And he only makes videos about people that looks like me. So what do you guys heard the term crabs in the barrel. Listen, no one ever shoots down. They always shoot up. Okay. And I'm telling you, whatever you do in your jobs or whatever you're doing, singing, writing a book, in your churches and your jobs, you get a promotion, somebody's going to aim at you and shoot. That's just what it is. He's doing the devil's work. Let him do it. You have never, ever heard me come on this platform and down another YouTuber. Never. And it never will happen. Okay. All right. So I'm slaying giants. I ain't got time to flick ants. All right. So what else we got? Let me just go down. Truth. Hey, what's up, good people? Wish you had known. Oh, 4 years ago? Man. Yeah. 4 years ago, I was here. 4 years ago, I used these principles. 4 years ago, I walked away with over $250,000 in crypto. With one coin, I walked away. The truth be told, it was over 270 something thousand odd dollars. I walked away with these principles. And when crypto winter hit, I was out. And so leave me a coffee cup. If you remember, even when we were in the markdown phase in crypto in 2021, and remember, I bought a coin and then I bought it at like 55. I bought a Bitcoin at 55. And then if we were in markdown and I sold it at 50. And then someone says, oh, why did you sell it at 50? And then it came all the way down. And for that same 50, because I kept it in USDC while I was getting interest on it, for that same 50 grand, I bought two at 25. And so I'm just telling you that it makes sense. I can count real good and I know how to multiply. I know how to multiply my money with stocks and crypto, and I come here every day and share it with you guys. Okay. So I'm only going to speak facts and knowledge when I come on here. There is another Uncle Larry. No. All right. What do you see? ISO coin? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. That's sad. It's sad. Thoughts on IXHL? Now, I'm going to shout out Stock Brother one more time, and I'm going to show you guys something. Okay. My thoughts on IXAL. I want to show you guys this. Now, I got Money Moves, and I did not bring this to Money Moves. This was Stock Brothers' call. And I'm going to show you something. And I'm going to shout out Stock Brother in a minute. I'm going to show you something. All right. Watch this. This is what I think about it. Look at that. I got 10 shares. I don't even think it was 10 shares to put it on my radar. And I looked at it this morning. Look at that. Up 315%. And I got it late after Josh talked about it on his show. And I got to give props. So I didn't bring it to the family because I didn't make enough to buy a hamburger on it. So sometimes, here's another good thing if you guys want to make money. Sometimes I'll buy one share of something or 5 or 10 shares when it's that small. And I'll just have it on my radar. But I'm so busy feeding you guys that I didn't have time to monitor it. Let me take a look at that. 312%. And I got a whopping $10.95 on that play. So it's a penny stock. It runs up and they fall hard. Okay, if you're in the penny stock. Let me see if I can pull up Stock Brother. And let me tell you something. He knows if you want penny stock. See, this is what I do for other YouTubers. Brother. Stock Brother. That's his name. This is my man, Stock Brother. I want you guys to check him out for penny stock, okay? This is my man, Stock Brother, okay? When we shouted him out, I don't think he had I don't even think he had like 2,500 subscribers. Now my man, woo, he killing it. 67.9 thousand subscribers. If you want to check out Stock Brother, then this is Stock Brother right here. This is his page. Go subscribe to it. I believe he made over 50 G's with this penny stock. And cool brother, man. This is all you ever gonna see of him. He don't show his face. That's his jam. And I told him, bro, they need to see you. But that's him, Stock Brother. And he's doing well with penny stock. And that's another thing, good people. Don't let people tell you what you can't do. Don't let people tell you you can't beat the S&P 500 because I'm smashing it. And people in money moves know I'm smashing it. Don't let people tell you what you can't do. All right. All right. So I just believe that you're late. I got in late and still made 500%. I mean, 300 and what was that? 312%. And I got late. I just bought a few and I was just like, it'll fall down. I'll look at it later. Man, boy, if I would have put some money in that. All right. You're welcome, studio. Any thoughts on Sui? Sui, I like Sui. I buy Sui when it goes down. I'm very positive in Sui. I like Sui. I think Sui's gonna pump. I think you need to buy these pullbacks. Buy the pullbacks. Okay. All right. Hey, I appreciate that. You took. See there. That's it. That's it. Invest with Rod. Investing with Rod. I keep it simple. Investing with Rod. I got to check you out, Rod. Hope you may have a page too. Pete, there you go, Pete. I appreciate it. Yeah, you got to take with these penny stocks. You got to take your money and run. All right. Period. Take your money and run. All right. Oh, you remember? I was the ship daddy. I told you guys I was the ship daddy. I went in and then there's another big YouTuber. All right. Meet somebody who went in right after me, the day after me, and put in the same amount of money. But this time I'm Bunk Daddy. You can call me Bunk Daddy. Thank you. All right. Wilson with the hair, with the coffee cups. You've been rocking with me, since. Oh, wow. That's right. Charles, remember. See, Charles been rocking with me for a long, long time. And Charles, I know you have been making money. Larry, what do you see? No, I don't know about that. IRS. J Dog. All right. Yep. Remember. You remember that? Yeah. We made a lot of money on Bunk. Kathy, you got some of that IXHL? That was sweet. That was sweet. H-bar. H-bar is one of those plays that when it gets absolute, it's another one of my swings. I'd be honest with you. H-bar does these things like XCM. So H bar and XCM, those when the alts are down by 30%, those will go down by like 60% sometimes. They had these flash crashes. And that's when I load up because they pump high and they pump hard. I like H bar, but it's you better buy it low. This cycle will be bigger than others due to the. No, I don't think it's going to be bigger. I don't think the cycle going to be any bigger. It can't, especially with altcoins, because altcoins are late. They are late. Why? What threw the whole system off? Institutional buy-in threw the entire system off. When you have BlackRock that has, and I know that it's an ETF, and they're turning around and selling that Bitcoin, but they've bought over $74 billion worth of Bitcoin. And then you got MicroStrategy that's just hodling their Bitcoin. Okay, they're doing convertible bonds, all right, convertible notes, and converting that over into Bitcoin. And then you have all of these Bitcoin maximalists now, right? And now you got Tom Lee. I'm saying one Bitcoin to $1 million in 8 years. Tom Lee is saying like by 2029-ish, you could have one Bitcoin at $1 million. But I think that for the alts, it's not going to be as much as a super cycle as last year. That's just what I think so far. I could be proven wrong. If more data come in and I see something different, I will let you guys know. They need to get a loan. Yeah, they do need to get the loan. I wish these two would get a loan. Well, him, and I wish the president and the Fed would get a loan. Okay, that's what I wish. We can be doing a lot better right now. All right. Yes, that's what I said. It's late to be getting in that. You missed that one. That one's gone. I missed it. You guys see, I missed it. Woo! If I would have. Hey, Uncle Larry, been listening 5 years. Do you think this? Oh, that's going easy. We repeating. Okay. We got Lisa J in the house. Uncle Larry, I will make some change listening to Josh. Huh? I don't understand that one. What do you think about Ethereum? Ethereum waking up. I think Ethereum is a late pumper. I think there's a lot of money to be made in Ethereum this cycle because it's a late pumper and it's waking up, as you can see. And I've been saying that Ethereum is going to lead the alt season, and Ethereum has been waking up. Okay, let's go and let's look at Ethereum right now. Let's look at ETH. We could see, man, Ethereum was just dead as a doorknob. And then all of a sudden, boom, it woke up and it stood up. Look over the last 7 days, right? Look over the last month. That's when Ethereum woke up. Look at that. 52% for something with a market cap, for a coin with a market cap. Look at that, of 451 billion. Now you show me any other altcoin with a market cap of 451 billion that went up this much, all right, in a month. That's what I think about. The giant is woke. The giant is standing up, and it's going to bring the other alts with it. Already has. And I know some people are getting tired. They're like, man, this is hard. It's going to take patience. Larry, would you sell NVIDIA and take profits? I did that on Liberation Day and rolled it over into some ETFs. And NVIDIA and Tesla are two stock, regardless of what's going on. When they get beat down, I can't guarantee you, but I believe in 5 years from now, you're going to be wishing you bought some NVIDIA today. So what I would do is wait for the next sell-off and then go in heavier. But I have my portfolios buying weekly on those. All right, Charles. Yes, sir. Yeah, XLM, same thing. Larry, what do you think about? Wow, you keep saying it's the same question over and over. That's it. Love. You still hold? No, I've been out of grow. Okay. Join Money Moves. Y'all come join Money Moves, man. That's where it is. All right, Uncle Larry, when is the next bull run? You know, I talk to a lot of Bitcoin people, and we're in a bull run. This is it. We're literally in a bull run. But you got to understand these cycles, these bull runs. Now, are you talking about stocks or crypto? All right, I believe you're talking about crypto. We're in a bull run. Crypto can trade sideways and still be in a bull run. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me bring up these charts, and then I'm gonna let's see here. Let me show you this. Oh, there we go. All right, let's come out of XRP and let's go to Bitcoin. All right, let me show you. A lot of people think a bull run is straight up. It's not. You can be in a bull cycle with stocks, the same thing, okay? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. These zones, let's see here. Let me show you what I'm talking about, right? And let's go to the weekly, okay? 12 days, all right? I'm going to show you guys something. I'm just going to, let's just go to the weekly. I want to show you guys this. And I know there's a lot of new people here, and I want you guys to understand what's going on. Let's go to the weekly, okay? All right, so, right, here we go. So remember this is 2021, okay? So now I'm gonna move this over and watch this, good people. This is what shakes people out. I'm gonna put a vertical line there, and then I'm gonna put a vertical line here, right? Now this is what shakes people out of crypto. Lack of patience, okay? So you could see that's November 31st of 20, okay, right? And then we had the bull run of 2021, and then this is 2022, right? So watch this. I'm going to move this 2022 over, and we're in 2021 right there, right? Watch this. Still in 20, so that's still 2021, right? We were in a bull run, and then we had a drawdown, and people were asking, when will we be in a bull run? And we were still in a bull run. And then we had consolidation, and it came back up. Now, you may say, oh, that's just a little pullback. Well, that pullback from the top, let's go from the top of this wick down to the bottom of here. That pullback, good people, was a whopping 50%. 50%. So if we could have a 30% drawback even now and still be in a bull run, and we can still rip this fall, the late summer and into fall. We could still rip into fall. And so that's what's tricky about this bull run. So I'm going to say we're in a bull run. We're in a bull run. We're in an uptrend, good people. So understand that there are cycles, and in these cycles, look at this. Look at that. So now we're in a 2024. We had a pullback, right? We had a pullback, and that pullback was 22%. And people was like, oh, it's all over, right? And then right after that pullback, we still ran up another 53%, right? And then what happened after that? Here we go. Monday the 20th, 2025. You guys remember that? Boom. Another pullback, 27%. And what's happening? We're still going up. We're still going up. All of the time, we're still boom, bam, boom, bam. We're still going up. Look at that. We're just stair-stepping up. Just stair-stepping up. And so that's why it's important for you guys to look at the charts, understand what crypto is. And if you got money moves, if you got stock up, you better be doing good with crypto. You better be, or else you need to just go back and study. If you got money moves, not money moves, I'm sorry. If you got stock up you, then you should go back and watch the class. Go back and watch the class, because that is where you are learning about all of the cycles, and it helps you to make money and understand. Okay. Then after you go back and study that, come and join us at Money Moves, because this is where I'm showing all of my plays. We are still making a killing on stocks and crypto, and we're building up for our longer term positions in the stock market. Now, everything is not just crypto or options, though I have a full class for options there for you to learn for yourself. But I'm also building strong portfolios, and we're killing it with warrants. What my money movers at, my money makers at. If you made some money off of warrants, following them in Money Moves, leave me a coffee cup. All right, let's get one more in. Right on, brother. I don't even know what that is. All right, how you feel about? I don't know what that is. Uncle Larry, what's your idea? Load up on, man, it's not load up time on, you pass load up time on Palantir. Palantir is where it's a little frothy right now. I'm still holding mines, but I wouldn't be loading up. The load up was, I've been talking about it for years. You guys remember when I was talking about it, it was $7 and then $10. I've been talking about it for years. Remember, next month is a month that it may have some volatility. This is generally a good month. July is a good month. August is a month of volatility. And what I'm doing this time is I'm buying the dips of the volatility, and I'm going to hold because I believe the end of this year will be up. Okay. What else? Aptos, I don't have it. I know a lot of people are into it. I don't have it. Yep. Patience is the key. Give me somebody that's patient, and they can make a ton of money. Yep. Make a ton of money. But if you don't have patience, you're emotional, you're going to lose. Doubt that ETH, too much institutional money flowing in. Tom Lee is crypto. ETH, it's institutional money flowing in right now, ETH. And the truth be told, that's good for alt season. It is. All right. Wait a minute. Is this it? I bought in 2021, then I stopped looking at my portfolio even when I was looking at your videos since then. I hope that's Bitcoin, because if you did, you're doing good right now. Congratulations. And you know what? That's a good, I got to pin that comment, because that is a good comment. You guys read this. Okay. Read this. If you're emotional, somebody said, I can't take it no more, I got to sell. No, you don't. Just cut it off. Walk away. Go cut some grass. Go do something else. Let it stay there. Walk away. And then come back later. I dare you. Come back later. As a matter of fact, buy in crypto winter, Bitcoin I'm talking about, and other layer ones, and then just come back 5 years later and go. Don't watch it every day if you're emotional. Yep. Right, Cousin Kathy? All right, good people. I'm going to leave it right there. I love you guys. Unc is... I have some. I brought this to the family. Rare Earths, USARW. I brought this to the family. I have some, and it is red right now. And I'm going to look at it again. I'm keeping everything I have. I'm just going to dollar cost average in. Do not load up on this one like I've been saying, but we're just going to look at it. I'm going to make a little money off of it like I have everything else when it does pump, and then I'm going to sell it. All right. All right, good people. Love you guys. Remember, Stock Up You is for you, and also Money Moves is for you. Money Moves. All right. My money makers, leave me some coffee cups even if this is over, and just leave it in the chat. I love you guys. We will see you later. This has been one heck of a day. We got what's going on. AMP. Oh man, AMPX. Boy, we print it. We printed money on AMPX. We made more money with the warrants than we did the stock. So yeah, we banged that one out. All right, good people. Love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn. We'll see you later.